Prior to World War I, most cross-country travel was by train. Millions of Americans rode in coaches, slept in Pullmans, and ate in dining cars as part of everyday life. Even America's wealthy found trains the quickest way to travel, and so was born the private rail car industry. These glamorous cars were built to order for millionaires, foreign dignitaries, and railroad presidents. One of America's wealthiest found particular interest in private rail cars, Henry Morrison Flagler. Although he made his fortune as a founder of Standard Oil, Henry Flagler is better remembered for the development of the east coast of Florida, most notably the construction of his own Florida East Coast Railroad. Henry Flagler personally commissioned the Jackson and Sharp Company of Wilmington, Delaware, to make a more up-to-date private car to replace his existing one. The Florida East Coast No. 90 was completed in 1898 and is still as elegant as the day it first rolled down the tracks. While approximately 1,000 wooden private cars were constructed, No. 90 is one of the very few to survive intact. Entering No. 90 from the train ahead, we pass the boiler closet, the bedroom for the cook and porter, and the electric locker. This long white oak hallway leads to the kitchen, or galley. The ceiling water tanks, counters, sink, and floors are brightly polished copper. The coal-fired cast iron stove has a built-in broiler. This is the pantry. Wonderful food that passed through from the kitchen was placed on fine china stored here. Above the glass door at the end of the hall is the annunciator. This indicates who requested service throughout the car. Pushing a small button signaled the porter to service. Next is the dining room, occupying the full width of the car. It has an empire ceiling, built-in buffet, and china closet with storage. Although nearly all wooden railroad cars were very dark to hide dirt and soot, No. 90 has satinwood paneling framed with white mahogany, which has been rubbed down with lemon oil once a month since 1898. The interior is beautifully carved with a Greek leaf pattern. The back of the buffet frieze and brackets are carved like the front because their reflection can be seen in the mirror. The upholstery is in varying shades of green, with harmonizing decorations on the draperies, ceilings, and carpet. All bronzeware came from Adams and Westlake in Chicago. The Flagler family crest is hand-tooled on the leather chair upholstery. Opposite the buffet is a handsome cabinet with an onyx fireplace surrounded with ornamental bronze. The fireplace burns gas. The 6 chairs and table are made from the same lot of white mahogany as the room. Moving into the next hall, we find the guest room. This room has the greatest concentration of delicately carved woodwork in the car. It has an upper and lower berth, folding nickel sink, and a mahogany toilet. The end walls display the Flagler family crest. Sliding back a pocket door reveals the Flagler Master Suite. This spacious bedroom incorporates a full bed over the center of the car. Underneath are large drawers for bedclothes. The bureau has 3 drawers, an oval mirror, and a beaded cabinet. This cabinet was built to hold Mrs. Flagler's wedding present, a 6-foot strand of pearls from Tiffany's. Finally, the observation lounge. This beautiful room has the original wicker reed chairs and a built-in desk. Four additional berths can be prepared for extra guests or folded back into seats. The 19 windows that surround the lounge provide a breathtaking view of the countryside. We hope you have enjoyed your visit on the Florida East Coast number 90 at the Indiana Transportation Museum in Noblesville, Indiana. The Florida East Coast number 90 is truly a work of art.
The Haynes-Apperson Festival presents Kokomo's annual Independence Day Parade. And antique cars are always an important part of the show. But during the 1994 Haynes Centennial edition of the parade, automotive history stole the show. Thousands of people lined the streets to see some of the best examples of antique and restored cars in the country.